Hello, welcome to the Insight Labs tutorials. In this video, I'm going to show you how to generate random date and time in Google Sheets. To do that, we will need to use a few functions. Those will be date, time, and random between. Let me show you them quickly. So date function takes three arguments. They called year, month, and date. So we can do it that way, 2024 or 2025, let's say January 14th. And we can see it this way. Or time, we can select an hour, let's say 7. Minute is, let's say 24, and second is 46. So it can go like this. To give random numbers for those arguments, we can use random between function within the functions. So let's do it. Date, random between 2023 and 2024, let's say. And then we can move to the month. We can do exact same in here, or we can assign distinct numbers, let's say January only. Again, let's do random between 1 and 12. Move to the last, random between 1 to 38, let's say. Okay, we got our random date back. We can do exact same for time, and we can concatenate these two together to generate date and time. Let's move here and do this date and time together. Generate 1,000 random date between date and time. Let's start with date function, and we will need to use year, month, and day. All right, so let's close the date function altogether and then start with a plus sign to move the time. For hour, I can start with 0, 23. Oops, I need to use random between, right? Lastly, I can give 0 to the seconds. Let's close this and let's close this. All right, so we got our time and date and time back. So it's July 14th, 2024, 16:53. To generate the rest of it, all I need to do is to select this cell and then click on Control Shift, Command Shift, and an arrow, down arrow, to go all the way to the bottom, and click on Command and D, Control D. So it generated 1,000 random date and time in here. We can do the same to generate random conversions, random values. So it doesn't have to be the time only. I'm going to use this in a dashboard, and I will share the link if you want to see the follow-up video as well. So let's see random between how many conversions that we got for this minute. Let's say from 1 to 4. Okay, so this is random between. I can either use this suggested autofill, or I can use the shortcut that I previously talked about. I can do the same for conversion values. Random between $34 to, let's say, $127. All right. So this is it. This is how we can use random between for whole numbers or date and time, and how we can use date and time together in Google Sheets. In the next video, I will take this data source, connect it with Looker Studio, and there we will discuss about the different time frames across the world and how you can manipulate your date time in Looker Studio. See you there.